Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Quincy Olivari is dominating the G League with the South Bay Lakers. After a preseason where he played his way into a two-way contract and became a fan favorite, Quincy Olivari has not slowed down in the G League. Over the weekend, South Bay dropped a pair of games, losing to the Santa Cruz Warriors on Friday and the Stockton Kings on Sunday, but both featured Olivari showing out. Olivari was far and away the best play on the court during Friday's matchup, scoring 33 points, grabbing 6 rebounds and dishing out 5 assists. He also converted on 5 three-pointers. Against the Kings, he impressed again with 24 points, 9 assists and 3 rebounds. What's made these performances even more impressive is that he's doing it with teams clearly focused on stopping him. The Kings were getting really physical with Olivari, but he handled it well and could still get his shots and convert on 46% of his attempts. If Olivari continues to shine and the team struggles to have guards who can score even 1 point, Gabe Vincent cough, then he could get a call-up soon. Lakers guard D'Angelo Russell certainly thinks Olivari deserves to play with the main team, saying he looked too good during the South Bay season opener. Bronny James is not currently traveling on the road with the South Bay Lakers. He only participated in Sunday's game and produced a mediocre stat line of 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. After the game, South Bay coach Zach Guthrie talked about the team being patient with Bronny's process and his overall displeasure with his team's level of defensive effort in the Sunday loss. Similar to Bronny, Maxwell Lewis is also occasionally sent down to South Bay. In Sunday's loss, he played 39 minutes, scored 22 points, and had 6 rebounds and 2 assists. With Lewis only playing in 2 games during garbage time with the Lakers so far, it's encouraging to see that he's a bit better than the competition at the G League level. While sitting on the bench and being with the main team is valuable for the 2-year player, he needs more reps. If South Bay can provide that for him, then it's good for him to play there and stay fresh and prepared for whenever Redick wants to use him. Armel Traore also played on Sunday with South Bay after earning his first minutes as a Laker the day before. In the G League, he had a double-double with 25 points and 11 rebounds in 34 minutes of play. South Bay has 2 games this week, first going on the road on Wednesday against the San Diego Clippers before a home game against the Stockton Kings on Sunday. With Hayes injured, Lakers face tough trade market for backup center. The Lakers find themselves in a challenging position as their need for frontcourt depth becomes increasingly urgent. With Jackson Hayes sidelined by an ankle sprain and Christian Wood experiencing setbacks in his knee recovery, the team's big man rotation is stretched thin. According to Dan Woik of the Los Angeles Times, the Lakers have had discussions with a number of teams about big men. However, with several other teams also in the market for centers, Los Angeles faces a seller's market that could drive up prices significantly. Despite their solid 9-4 record, the Lakers' efficiency numbers, 12th overall, suggest they're not quite championship caliber yet. Anthony Davis is playing at an elite level, but his ongoing battles with plantar fasciitis and an eye injury highlight the team's vulnerability at the center position. The Lakers have shown interest in several targets, including Jonas Valanciunas, Walker Kessler, and Brook Lopez. However, their limited trade assets, primarily 2 first-round picks and some second-rounders, put them in a difficult negotiating position. Those picks become even more precious when considering the uncertainty surrounding the post-LeBron James era. Christian Koloko, signed in September after being drafted in the 2nd round in 2022, has been forced into rotation minutes. While he impressed against the Pelicans on Saturday, expecting consistent production from the young center might be overly optimistic. The Lakers' dilemma is clear: overpay now for a backup center using valuable draft capital, or wait until closer to the trade deadline hoping prices become more reasonable. With multiple teams seeking big man depth, Los Angeles might need to focus on other areas of improvement if the asking price for centers remains too steep. The question of whether or not the Lakers should trade D'Angelo Russell might seem simple on paper, but, in reality, it's a complex issue. On one hand, Russell offers valuable skills. He's an effective playmaker, a capable scorer, and a veteran presence on a team with championship aspirations. His ability to run the offense and create plays for others, especially alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis, gives the Lakers flexibility and depth. Additionally, his shooting range can stretch the floor. However, his inconsistent performances, especially during the postseason, have led to concerns about his reliability in high-pressure situations. So, should the Lakers trade him? It depends on what they could get in return. If a trade could bring in a more defensive-minded guard or a player who could provide more stability and contribute in the clutch, it might make sense for the Lakers to move on. That said, Russell's valuable not just as an individual player, but his chemistry with superstars LeBron and AD is crucial. If the Lakers can find the right deal that doesn't disrupt that balance, trading him could be a smart move. However, if they can't land a significant upgrade, then keeping Russell and giving him more time to gel with the roster might still be the best option. Ultimately, it's about maximizing their championship window. If trading Russell leads to an even better fit that complements LeBron and AD's skill sets, it could be the right move. However, history tells us that any time a newcomer joins a team with two superstars, there's always an adjustment period. So, what's fueling the speculation? Following the team's loss to the Grizzlies, recent comments about Russell by coach J.J. Redick have given fans the impression that the Lakers are set for another season full of DLO trade rumors. Blockbuster trade proposal sees Lakers shift power in Western Conference. The Los Angeles Lakers entered the new season with essentially the same team as last season, despite losing in the first round of the playoffs. The front office didn't make many upgrades to the roster and instead is looking ahead to the trade deadline in February. In a new proposed trade deal from Dan Favale of Bleacher Report, the Lakers would land two pieces that could dramatically help them. The deal has Los Angeles trading with the Portland Trail Blazers and landing forward Jeremy Grant and center Robert Williams III. Los Angeles and Portland discussed a deal for Grant over the summer but couldn't get it over the finish line. Maybe now they can re-engage on those talks and push the deal over the edge. In the proposed deal, Los Angeles would send young guard Jalen Hood-Schifino, guard D'Angelo Russell, forward Jared Vanderbilt, guard Gabe Vincent, a 2029 first-round pick that has top-5 protection, and a 2031 first-round pick that has top-5 protection as well. The biggest hindrance in any deal would be the Lakers' hesitancy to trade both available first-round picks that they have at their disposal right now. Still, a healthy RW3 provides a major boost to the big man rotation and defense, both with and without Anthony Davis. And Jeremy Grant can wear all sorts of hats on both ends, often to the point he looks like a fringe star. Los Angeles can haggle over the picks and push for swaps instead of an outright obligation in 2031. Portland is giving up enough to draw the line. If the Lakers are at all serious about capitalizing on what's left of the joint AD-LeBron James window, they should give this at least some consideration. Landing both Grant and Williams III could help the Lakers shift power in the Western Conference. Grant would give them a strong defensive wing who can shoot efficiently from beyond the three-point line. He is shooting 34.4% from distance this year but has normally been an above-average shooter from deep. Grant could be very valuable come playoff time for Los Angeles. Williams III would provide Los Angeles with some extra depth in the front court. His energy off the bench would be welcomed and he could help with rebounding purposes. Both Los Angeles and Portland have been linked together for a long time when it comes to a potential trade, and maybe we'll see it transpire before the trade deadline. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Grant Williams? Leave your opinion in the comments.